Be audible.
Okay, ma.
Take it from the top again.
From the reading.
Contestants, when it gets to your turn, be audible.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. You are welcome to the arena. The task for today is get to know yourself, which I'm the production, or what they call it. Sorry, let me see what they call it. Moderator. So I got to go first. I have a very, very interesting story to share with you guys. And the story is about my dad, my father, Mr. Sunday Izevizwa. Though it's past now, and this story I hold dearly, I don't share it to anybody because it's funny and it's sad at the same time. When I was very young, when I was very tender, because me and my daddy, we are very close, like teeth and tongue. We fight a lot and we quarrel a lot, but he loves me anyway. So when I was very young, I was very stubborn. I can say I'm very still stubborn up to now, but I was extremely stubborn when I was very young. So my dad used to take me along when he's going to see his friends, his lawyer, and his girlfriend back then. I didn't know that she was his girlfriend though. So if he's going there, he would tell my mom that I'm going to see the lawyer, and the girlfriend stays in his lawyer's house, like he rented an apartment there. So we'll get there, he will put me outside and buy me Coke to be drinking. So he did it first and second. So on the third time, I got to find out that he's not really coming here for the lawyer, because the lawyer came back from work and met me outside seated, and I asked me, where's Sondogun? Why would we like in our dialect? I was like, my dad came to see you. He said, your dad? Like, that look, it wasn't sounding really. So I got to find out that something was fishy. So I got to follow my dad and trust him and know everything that was going on. But I didn't tell my mom. So on this day, he took me along, put me outside, and buy me Fanta. Coke, actually. So after drinking, that's to shut me up, not to tell my mom, because he already found out that I found out about this game. So that day we were going home, and I told him that the Coke you bought me has expired in that house. If I get home, I'm going to tell my mom what you used to come and do in lawyer's place, because I found out that it's not lawyer you come to see. Because the last time we came, lawyer saw me outside, and we were saying that it's not me you came to see. You came to see the Ovi Calabar that is living here. So that is the story though. And the other story is, I really wanted to be somebody great in life, which I'm going to be. But my father alive, I'm sure that I would have been better, because he's a very focused man. He will want you to choose the profession of your choice. He won't force you to do it. When I was very young, I was very brilliant. And he used to ask me, what would you like to become? I was not certain, because I was still young. Today I would say lawyer, tomorrow I would say doctor, next tomorrow I would say this, I would say that, until I followed him to the city. I saw what's it called? Genevieve performed. I watched his film titled Ijele. Then I watched her film titled Ijele. That was when I knew that this is what I want to become. I want to become an actor. Then I want to be in the public figure. I want to showcase my talents. But it was so sad, because I couldn't do all that, because my father died when I was barely 10 years old. So, but let me cut my long story short. Probably I will share more ideas on that next time. Let me not waste time. So I will have to introduce someone else to talk to us about their story, because we have to be very brief. Okay, I will have to call Mr. Zenda. Please come tell us about your story.
Good evening, everybody. Um, my name is okay. Do I sit or I stand? Okay. Okay. My name is Sylvester Otunoya Douglas. I hail from Ndokwa West local government area in Delta State. That's Kwale to be precise. And my mom is from Onwa West, Sabongida Ora. Little brief details about myself is I hail from the family of four, where my dad is married to my mom as the first wife, but I won't call it a second wife, but a girlfriend who gave birth to three children, which is two stepbrothers and one stepsister. Getting to know me was growing up was not easy because I grew up in the streets. I learned lessons from the street. I learned lessons in a kind of a hard way, to be brief. So, did my nursery and primary school in Lagos State, Lucinda Nursery and Primary School. Then I came to Benin. I did my secondary school with my mom, Newton Education Center, and also left there for Cambridge High School. And from there to Holy Mary Comprehensive College, where I graduated, and also Igba Grammar School. But I didn't stay long, just because it was boarding. I was not comfortable with boarding school, so I had to come back. Though I'm a very stubborn person, sometimes I can be annoying, extremely annoying, and the story I think I have is just about one special person in my life who has been the reason of me pushing on, which is my mom. Anywhere I go, she has been my main focus. I don't know if she's watching me live right now, but the first thing I would like to say is I love my mom a lot. Through a lot, according to what I know, he's beating my mom. So my dad was actually the madman I was talking about, because I don't like it when you beat my mother, and two of them, I don't like it when they quarrel. But when they're done, they'll settle. But my mom had to leave due to, I don't know, your personal church. So I think it was inside the church they told my mom my dad had died. So she was crying. Then she came home, and then now had to call me to the balcony. Somebody that you guys don't get along mostly, like all you just do is good afternoon, sir, good morning, sir, good afternoon, good evening, sir. When you see him, suddenly calls you and tells you, Oma, come and sit down. Then next thing, what will you drink? So you feel that doesn't want to poison me. I don't understand. First time you're buying me drink. Okay. So I had to just like, what will you drink? I said Pepsi or Robo. That was what we called it that time. So I said Pepsi. Then to organize myself, like, if you're driving and you have a sick person in your car and the person is so dear to you, you're driving, then one person that is beside you watching that person that is sick, person dies, like has given up, what will you do? And you're on the steering, you're driving. I was like, if I love that person so much, I'll get accident, so all of us will die, and I'll go and ask the person, why will you die and leave me? So he laughed and said, okay, that I should calm down. But my mom wanted to tell me, but she couldn't. Then he said my dad had died. That was why I thought all hope was lost. But due to my mom, to cap it all up, my mom was still strong enough. A single parent, like, I hold her everything. Though I caused much troubles when I was in school sometimes. You know, when this kind of saying, they'll tell you when you're in school, if anybody beats you and you come home, they'll beat you in the house too. So it's better you beat somebody outside, they come and report to the house. So actually, I didn't grow up with kind of good friends. I don't know. To me, I felt bad because growing up was not easy. It was street life. So I didn't grow up with good friends. So I was like getting to know some kind of bad stuffs, you know, though I was not very bad, but some kind of bad, how to toast a lady, all those kind of stuff, sweet talking girls, yeah. I know how to do those stuff. But to some extent, something happened that nearly took my life. But I was happy I had my mom around. It resulted to so many things in my life that actually changed my life and limited me from so many things. So the most essential part of this story is actually someone I met, though I was friends with, but never got close to that person till recently. The face, that part of the story actually changed my life, because meeting that person was like I met someone God sent to me. You understand? Having a bad lifestyle was not easy, because so many people were like, they want to know the kind of person, like they felt you will not change. You understand? But meeting that one person just due to a program that you didn't take serious at first was now a life changer for you. You understand? Things I don't actually feel that I can do, I began doing them. Like, and this one, a contestant, and also was my friend. I never said my close friend. We were just friends, mutual friends, just friends. But now he's like a brother that I never had, and a best friend, and also like a father, because he shows me that love, the care, the quarrels, and you know the way your dad treats you when you're misbehaving. That's actually how he treats me, even though we're together. Actually, I owe a lot of change of my life to Jojo Dominic, because he's made so many things in my life change, mental wise, physical wise, psychological wise. So I'm going to cap it all up because I don't have much time. So I'm actually happy the phase happened, and I'm actually happy that it was not in a rush, but God had a reason for it to be slowed down a bit, for me to meet someone that could have a life-changing key to me. So I'll say thank you to the face, and I'll say a very big thank you to the organizers of this group and this reality show. I'll say thank you to everybody watching us now, and I'll say I love you, Mom, anywhere you're watching from the part of the world, because currently you're not in Nigeria. But thank you so much to the person that actually showed me what life truly is, Jojo Dominic. Thank you so much.
Wow. That is deep. But you took more than that, your time. Okay, the next person will be Oshoke. Please come and tell us things about you. And be brief, please.
Sure. Okay. My name is Agbona Oshoke. I'm from Edo State. Well, let me talk about my family, where I come from. We are 6 in number, 2 senior sisters, then I'm the first boy with 2 junior brothers. My family is everything, like literally everything, good. Family is something that I cannot do without, because the story of my life is not complete without my family. From my childhood to where I am today. Because I know growing up I was very stubborn. I play a lot. Yeah, but I had a lot of fun. But the love which I was showed, because recently I started reading, and I've read people's story on how they grew up, the background, on how they love the gods, how it fucked with them in the future and all that shit. But my family, where I come from, the love which they gave to me is something that strengthened me. It's something that has made me who I am today, because I'm this kind of person that has a lot of love to give. I don't have time to hate, because I feel the time I used to hate, why don't you decide on something and use it to benefit others? So I have a lot of love to give. I don't have time for hate, and I love sports, because right from my childhood, I've been naturally gifted with I'm naturally gifted with the talent of being an athlete. I know how to run. My passion for sport is something I cannot fathom because I've lost a lot towards sports. And no sacrifice which I've made. So if I tell you the story, I think you would advise me to give up. Because it's something that it doesn't only cause pain to me, but it also causes pain to those around. And it's something that I see the pain it causes to others, and it makes me feel down sometimes because seeing the pain it causes to others, and it's something I do not understand. But yet my passion for this sport is not dying. Instead, it's increasing day by day. Well, nevertheless, I'm a student of Uniben. I'm still schooling. I'm still very young. What else? What else? Okay. What else is in the list? A passionate story about yourself. Okay. I have a lot of stories to tell. A lot, a lot, a lot. If I start my stories today, I don't think any of us will sleep. To be honest with you. Yeah. Like, not to cap any story, just to round up the old stories, that love is something you give, because I've been trained to give, and I've been giving love because I know where I come from. We don't have much, but we're not hungry, but yet we give. And like according to that popular saying, give us never lack. So we have love. I'm full of love. I give you love. Accept it or not, it doesn't matter, as far as I'm giving it to you from the bottom of my heart. So what else should I add? I'm a fun person. I'm very social. I'm very, very social. Like, yeah, I noticed it. I'm very, very social, and I'm very free to all. Ideology that if you're sad or if you're angry, you can go and meet your dad and try and talk to him so that will make you comfortable, because he's the head of the house. He knows how to provide for your needs. I'm this kind of person that I don't mind going extra mile just to see a smile in your face. I don't care if it hurts me, but as far as I know that you're smiling, I'm happy with that, because I know where I come from. I know the sacrifices that have been made, and I in turn will love to make the sacrifices, not to those that can pay me back, but to those who cannot pay me back. So I think for now, that is all I have to say about myself. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Daddy Shoki. That's very nice. So the next person on our list is Sandra. Please, Miss Sandra, can you get up and tell us about yourself in details? Thank you.
My name is Sandra, and my stage name is Viva Gold. My name is Sandra, and my stage name is Viva Gold. Oh, good. Okay. Should I just say a bad story? Eh? Anyone. I love being free with myself. I love finding trouble. Why are you looking at me? I beg. Oh, what's got people with this one? And let me just go straight to the story, I beg. As a kid, I always feel like when I was very little, I always feel like my mom, she doesn't like me. She hates me, so I don't actually I don't like giving her a chance to like get close to me, because I don't feel like she likes me. So I just have just one friend, like she's my best friend. So all the attention I'm supposed to give to my mom, I always give it to her. Me and she were like very, very tight. Very, very tight. Oh God. We were like very, very tight. So then one day I got a call that my best friend that we were like very, very tight, she died. I was like, I could not like believe that she died. Like, it was like very, very painful. I cannot believe that she just left. I was like, it's a lie. So I have to confirm that actually she really died, because we planned everything. She died. She left me without telling me goodbye. And up till now, I'm still feeling the pain that she just left me like that with a broken heart. Like I can't even. There's nothing that can even cover the pain that she put inside me. Even my mom, she can't even cover it because that girl's like.
In the person of OCJ. And tell us about you, the fashionista himself. Okay. I'm going to sit everywhere today.
Hello, everybody. So my name is Egbadon Useji Dennis, and like I've introduced myself before, I was born into a family of 4 boys, and we're all boys in the family, no girl. And my family we're all brought up under strict, iron hand. You understand? My father was strict, my mother was no nonsense, although she's a sweetheart, but you understand? You cannot mess up. Understand? And for a family and I'm the last, under 3 elder brothers, so you know how it is. Understand? So like, I for one, I'm just gonna say things about myself, and then I'll round it up with a story. Okay. So I for one, I'm this person that, based on how I was brought up and everything, I was brought up with a lot and lots of pamper. I saw my brothers grow up, and I saw them make mistakes. When I mean pamper, it's not as if it was direct. You understand? I saw them make mistakes. I saw their vices. I saw their mistakes. I saw everything. But I learned from them. You understand? I picked a few things, and that made me myself today. You understand? So I feel like most times when I see my brothers, I see them and okay, the stage I'm passing through today, they've walked it, and I've seen them walk it. So like, every step I make in my life, they are my instructions. I've made my instructions, my principles from their lives, you understand? Where they failed, I try to do better, you understand? You get? So they are my role models, technically, you understand? So I, for one, when growing up, I was not fashionable while a kid, you understand? I'll say it's due to the fact that I didn't really have the cool clothes, I didn't have the things that were raining that time, that kind of thing to like tap into the fashion. But I had it inside me. I knew when I see somebody that dresses well, I dig that person, you understand? Like, it gets to me, So, and I owe a lot of my fashion, the bulk of my fashion sense to a lot of people today, you understand? And one of them is my bro sitting here, Oshoke, you understand? It's one of my motivations for. But the main motivation from fashion came from my second brother. And he was this kind of person that he likes dressing a lot. Today he's a baker, you understand? So he likes dressing a lot, and most times he's the one that takes me along when going out, you understand? You get? So like, he actually can dress up to take me out. I'll dress like some douchebag, and then he'll be like, you cannot walk with me on the road like this, looking like this. He's that kind of person. Like, sometimes when I dress anyhow and he dresses so fine, I can't walk close to him. It's either I'm way ahead of him, he gets like, let me be seeing you walking at the front, you understand, or you're behind me. Like, he's that kind of person. So I got used to it. I felt bad, but I got used to it. I knew that it was preparing me for something, you get. And I knew that I love fashion a lot. Until growing up, I got wiser, fashion-wise, generally I got wiser, so I knew how to tap into the whole thing, I knew how to arrange myself, you get. So it got to this brings me now to the main story, where I'll wrap it up, you get. So like, on this very day, while still in secondary school, I left YWC and I moved to UPSS, yeah. So when I got there, and I met a lot of cool people, I met a lot of fun people, it was fun. Those 2 years I spent in UPSS was like one of the best 2 years of my life, you get, on my life, you understand? So like, I enjoyed it a lot, you know. And quite towards the ending, there's this thing where we organize, it's called the dinner party stroke prom night, where you choose your date and you get, you're aware of that because you went to Auntie Maria. So that thing, it was, I see, back then, I had brothers that finished from that same school, so I saw them do their prom. I saw the way it was, you understand? So, but I for one, I saw my brother, the way he impacted in me was that when he dresses differently from every other good. But like, when you look at him, you notice a few distinct things, you understand? That was the main, you know, benefit I got from him, you understand? So like, when I was preparing for my prom, I didn't want to, I saw a lot of guys, you know, doing their thing, you know, trying to like spend a lot of money and stuff. And me, I from where I come from, there is no much to spend, you understand? So I knew how to manage I had to manage my resources, you understand? So you get, I know I had friends that were buying shoes of 80-something K just for a prom. Come on, like, and my full outfit that day did not reach up to 20,000 naira, but I was able to manage myself. I'll tell you the story of how it went, you understand? So I got that time I was, you know, I was on social media scrolling and I saw one very mad idea, you get, and I got inspiration from that. I'm like, okay, yeah, I can do something like this, but not exactly like this, because I'm not one to copy. I could get inspiration from here, but like, I'll try and mix it up, you know, and see how it suits my style, you understand? So when we were preparing for the prom, I had money coming to my account, and that time, you know, I was supposed to go like a rock star look. I had a rock star look that time, you know. I was trying to portray A$AP Rocky, you understand? So I actually got my hair done, and I wanted to look different. So I got my hair done, A$AP Rocky style. If you know A$AP Rocky very well, you know his style. You get the one he packs to the back, then he falls on his face, you get. So I had it done, and I got a trench coat. And this trench coat was rented. I rented it, I didn't buy it. That was a way I managed my funds, you understand? I rented it. I stressed a lot. The only thing I made, when I had my friends making suits and different things, the only thing I made was my waistcoat and my trouser. I had packet shirts at home, white packet shirts. Did I wear tie? Yes, I bought a tie. And I wanted to get pure white shoes. I went to the market with my last 5K. And then I went to the market and I didn't see pure white shoe, but I saw these Nike sneakers. I could get them, but it had most of white, but it had black on it too. So I just copped it and saw that. I put the whole outfit together and it was really mad, you know. With the little I had, I could create something that significant, you understand? And when I came in that day, man, at some point, you know, when you do so much, when you put in all your energy to something, there's this bad energy that just enters you somehow. That like, I'm not really feeling it again, you understand? So, but when I popped in, when I walked in, when I came through, man, like, it was mad. Like, he can testify now, like, because we came together, we had a mad entrance, but like, I got encouragement from people. Like, actually, you get the message I was trying to send was actually sent. And then, you know, when you gave them the energy and they gave you back, and you were rest assured that, oh yes, you understand. So, and that, from what I actually got from that, actually brought me out to who I am today, you understand? Brought me out to who I am. I actually got encouragement and saw that I could actually portray the fashion world, you get, actually be who I am. I could actually be different in my fashion sense, and people appreciate it, you understand? It is art. Fashion is art, and people appreciate art, you understand? So, and at the end of the day, I ended up being the prom king. And it's a little achievement, but it meant the world to me, you know. It meant the world to me. So, that's all.
Wow. What did you call it again? The prom king. Nice one. Nice one. Your story was very touching. Very nice. Okay. The next person to come to this table and tell us about herself is Jessie.
Wow. What can I say? All right. Good evening, all. I'm Eze Jacinta. I hail from Imo State. Um, my family is a very strong Catholic family. We're 7 in numbers. I'm the 6th. Growing up, it was fun because I always have visitors in my house. Most of my cousins like coming to my house. In the full flat can be full of more than 15 guys. So I grew up with guys. I used to be a tomboy. Okay. I used to be this is what they call tomboy, like a boy girl. I always keep my brothers if we go for street games and all that. Well, my storyline goes to the young ladies, especially maybe the youths, especially the young ladies. I would love to encourage them never to give up. I'll give this story as an example. At a time in life, it was sweet and rosy. But then, I think I was 10. Yeah, I was 10 years. I was in my JS1. I really don't know what happened to my dad's business. I don't know what happened. Suddenly, everything just crumbled. We had to start farming opposite my father's house just to eat. I remember they would come from school. There will be no food. We have to go to the farm to get that cocoyam or get those fresh things from the farm so that we would eat. That was how I learned how to do gari, do akpu, those natural food. But one thing I saw my parents, they never gave up. I saw my dad was still pushing, like even at his age then he was still pushing. Maybe some guys these days they'll be like, the world they go and kill themselves, commit suicide. But my parents were still pushing. So young ladies out there, especially the young ladies, I want through as a young lady. I'm still passing through anyway. Never you give up. I always love to teach. I love impacting in people. Good vibes anyway, not negative vibes. Always believe in yourself. Never you think maybe you come from a poor home or maybe you once a prostitute or maybe you once a thief, you think life has ended. No. Because if my dad had that mindset, maybe I won't be here today. So that's part of my life, made me independent, made me focus, made me have this faith, this hope that anything, no matter what situation you are, just know is a stage or a stepping stone for a better glory. So always believe in yourself. Always see yourself as among the best, if not the best. Because when you have that faith in you, every other thing is a small thing. Just be confident, have faith in yourself, no matter what you have passed through, just keep pushing, never you give up. Because my dad gave up those days, maybe I wouldn't have gone to school. I would have been a graduate at a very early age. I was 21 when I graduated. I was very, very young from Delta State University. And I forgot I love to travel. Because of my traveling passion, I wanted to go to Unijos. My father refused me to go to Unijos. So I had to fight my way to 15 states in Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken, or more than. I just love adventure. So my storyline, as I said earlier, is to encourage everyone, try the young ladies, believe in yourself, have faith, be focused, keep striving. One day, be one day. Every day, that drop of water will actually turn into an ocean. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pastor Jessie. She was just touring like 15 states in Nigeria. Congratulations, Mrs. Torres. Yes, Torres, and even the fashionista. You see, look all of them. Okay, so let's move forward. Then the next person coming to tell us about the story is no other person but Joe.
I was thinking she was going to make me last. Okay. Okay.
Say something.
I I don't know. Okay. That's to show how nervous I am. Okay, my name is Jojo Dominic. I think nobody really know that my full names are Joseph Omovigo Dominic. Omovigo means a child of worth. And I'm originally Urobo. And I'm a very shy person, but people don't know. And I don't know how to face people except I'm used to them. Because of how shy I am, people misunderstand me for a corny person. So people just think Jojo is corny. They don't know that I'm shy. I don't want to have a conversation with you. I don't want to be in your world. I don't want to be scared. And I don't talk because I don't like dwelling in lies and deceit. That's why most time if I'm talking, I try as much as I can to make my point valid and walk away. So you hardly hear Jojo was talking or playing. It's always business. Flash backward to what gave birth to the shy me. I grew up with 7 brothers and 1 sister, and like you said, our house is like a zoo. I'm just saying it. You know, my father is the chairman of all these tribal people. So, like on Sunday, you prepare yourself for tons of people coming to the house and shouting, drinking ogogoro, you know, robowado, all those kind of things. But we the children, we weren't comfortable with it. We are always in our room. I would give a very maximum respect to my mom. She's really not that schooled, but she gave us the best schooled education. Like, it was really, really well schooled for us. My mother is somebody that I really wish I would come back again and still be a child to her, like 1,000 times, because of what we've experienced together. And so growing up, I'm the 5th. I started taking responsibility when I think 7, 8, 9, because I had 4 people. I originally have like 3 people, then my cousin then was staying with us, so 4 behind. And I grew up with this. I have never had confidence in myself because immediately I started working, people started bullying me. From the first day I took my first step, he just drives in, he enters the house, the first person he's asking of is me. Where is Joe? That's the name they call me at home. I'll be like, here, I'm here. I'll be like, come. I'll sit down, I'll be like, you know, you are very slim. You're very lege. That's the word. Don't go out. And we stay in the north then. So, you know now, I'm a tan. If it's raining not, my father used to look for me that, oh, my child, oh, maybe breeze no carry and go. So, as a child, I got at 6, 7, 8, I got molested by our neighbor. And it made me smart and very. I didn't have one friend all my life in school. I don't like dark for no reason. I earn gentle in the morning. For no reason, I don't like darkness. It is because of I had an ideology in my head, take responsibility. And so with that, I got eyes on my younger one, my sister. And I would tell my sister all the time that, don't worry, I got you. No guy is going to come close to you, whatsoever. So then, I was lying to fit, to be friends with people. So I had to create an image that would suit the people, not the image of the person I am. So I create this perfect image, you understand? And that image name is Vigo D. I am the only one that knows the name of the image. Vigo D means Omo Vigo Dominic. So I remove the Omo Vigodi. So that's the image I created. It's Vigodi then. So I could lie, I could pretend, I could do some certain things with Vigodi. When I fall back to Jojo, Jojo doesn't have strength to handle anybody. When I fall back to Joseph, Joseph is even the worst. No matter what you say to Joseph, I'll just be looking at you because that is who I was. So I started building my confidence level with Jojo to talk with people, to interact, because I'm already becoming brand ambassadors at that time to people, to brands, I mean. So everything I worked then was for I'm quick to talk, I'm quick to correct, because I made hell of a mistake. I used the best part of my life as a teenager to club elder ones because I felt like they failed me. So I don't want my younger ones to say I failed them. So I did everything. Anything. Everything. I don't just even want to hear it. I was doing anything. I could make 200,000. I could sell my phone for Christmas. I just wanted the money. Then they discharged him. He came home. I was so happy to see him that he's home. So we're preparing to finalize his trip to India. That Thursday, I and my mom just sat and we were like, okay, fine. People came to us and said, oh, this is spiritual. The guy doesn't ask to a Kawan barrack. When we got to the bar again, and when I thought my career was going to be hits, and like hits last year, I got a deal with a